Now, Cody can do it. It can't be that tough, right?
I guess when you're the boss, you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right. Perhaps he'd like to announce one of the first heat races.
Yeah.
He's announced here before.
He has.
Yeah.
It was rough.
It got better as the evening went along, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the good news is we're ready to go.
Heat race number 1 of 2, your new Century Press Sportsman class. Kicking off the 2023 season here at the Rapid Speedway. We're green flag racing. Up front on the outside of row number 1, Brandon Boovey in that 17 machine. He'll get off to the early race lead. Brian Crone in that second spot, followed by Bubba, Dylan Sproke. Your top 3 are at lap number 1. Sportsman class on the track. He raced 1 of 2. Bubba, problems there on the entry to turn number 4. He's going to get up high side. Looks like problems on the right rear for that 99 machine. Boovey still your leader, followed by Crone. They're running 1 and 2, and yeah, that right rear did blow on that 99 of Bubba, Dylan Sproke. So a tough break for Sproke right out the gate. Lap number 1, heat race number 1 of the season. Crone making a show to the inside. Boovey still your race leader. Brandon Boovey in the white 17 machine. Brian Crone in that black 14 machine. Running 1 and 2 here in your Sportsman class. Heat race number 1 of 2, New Century Press Sportsman on the track. Opening night of the 2023 racing season here at the Rapid Speedway. Brian Crone still looking on that low side. He'll put that 14 machine up front. Brian Crone, your new race leader. Brock Harnick running in that 3rd position. Following Brock, you got Chandler Myberg. At the back of the pack, you've got Leon Sneller. Your 5 on the track, heat race number 1 of 2 for the Sportsman class. 2 to go this time by Brian Crone, your race leader. Crone, Boovey, followed by Harnick, Myberg, and Sneller. New Century Press Sportsman class kicking off the 2023 season here at the Rapid Speedway on opening night. Our 4 weekly classes on hand for opening night as a white flag will fly for Brian Crone, your race leader. Brian Crone in the 14 machine, Brandon Boovey in the 17. Good showing for Brock Harnick in the 24H running in 3rd. Chandler Myberg in that 22, and Leon Sneller at the back of the pack. Something missing on that 02 machine. Checkers coming out this time around. Brian Crone, your heat race winner.
First checkered flag belongs to Brian Crone in the number 14 car. Brandon Boovey in 2nd. Brock Harnick coming home in 3rd ahead of Chandler Myberg in 4th. Leon Sneller rounds out the field. Also down there, kids 10 and under get signed up to be a trophy presenter here tonight. You can be a lucky trophy presenter. If we call your name, you'll help us hand out the trophies in Victory Lane and grab a trophy of your own as being a part of our Rapid Speedway Kids Club.
Travis Dan, Alex Hemmingson up front on row number 1, second and final heat race for the New Century Press Sportsman class. Carson Vandentop, Caden Clausen, Dylan Vandentop rounding out your field. Second and final heat race for the Sportsman. We're under green. Travis Dan off to the early race lead right off the front row. His front row counterpart Alex Hemmingson in that 2nd spot. Presently running in the 3rd position, Caden Clausen in that 45K. Dylan Vandentop looking to make a charge from the back of the 81 VT. He's up top looking to the outside of Clausen as Dan, your race leader. Travis Dan with the race lead. That black, red, and white 42 machine. Alex Hemmingson hanging out in that 2nd position. Dylan Vandentop looking for that 3rd to the outside of Clausen. Clausen and Vandentop running side by side as they head off into turn number 3. Out of the entrance at turn number 4, Vandentop with the edge, and he'll make the pass for position. Coming off before down the front stretch, Dylan Vandentop now in 3rd spot. That'll shuffle Clausen to the 4th position. Carson Vandentop at the back of the pack. Alex Hemmingson looking to make a play for the race lead. Hemmingson looking down low to get underneath Travis Dan. Second and final heat race for the Sportsman class, presented by New Century Press. Travis Dan, your race leader. Travis Dan, Alex Hemmingson, Dylan Vanetop, Caden Clausen, and Carson Vanetop as Dan gets off the backstretch again, and that'll put Alex Hemmingson out front. Alex Hemmingson into that first spot. Dylan Vanetop looking to make the mistake hurt as Vanetop looking for that second position. Travis Dan back under power. He'll hold on to second for the time being. Hemmingson, Dan, Vanetop, and Clausen, your top four. Second and final heat race for the New Century Press Sportsman class on opening night here at the Rapid Speedway. Alex Hemmingson in the number one. He is number one, your race leader as we come to the white flag. Hemmingson with the lead. Dan and Vanetop. Clausen. Could be a three-car battle for that second spot here in heat race number 2. Travis Dan holding him off for the time being in that 42 machine. Alex Hemmingson, your race leader, exiting turn number 3 on the entry to turn number 4. Hemmingson pulling the field off of 4. He'll come home with the heat race win, followed by Dan, Vanetop, and Clausen.
Heat race number 2 goes to hatchback Alex Hemmingson. Travis Dan coming over in second, ahead of Dylan Vanetop in third. Caden Clausen in fourth, and Carson Vanetop, your top 5. Carson Vanetop, Jake Kelly. I see he's got Vandy's Bar and Grill.
To the Rapid Speedway New Century Press Sportsman, we're a feature racing. Underway with our first day feature of the season. They're side by side for the race lead. Alex Hemmingson getting out to the early race lead in that number 1 machine. Harnick and Dan side by side for a second spot. Sneller, your top 4 in the field as we come down to complete lap number 1. First day feature of the night. The New Century Press Sportsman cars. Alex Hemmingson, your race leader. Travis Dan running in that second spot. Harnick running in third. Dylan Vanetop moving up to that 4th spot to the inside of Leon Sneller. Hemmingson continues to lead in that 1 hatchback machine coming off of turn number 4. Alex Hemmingson, Travis Dan, Brock Harnick, Dylan Vanetop looking to the inside of Harnick. Vanetop for position. Clausen looking to follow suit as he'll get to the inside of Harnick. And Caden Clausen looking to move into that 4th position. Caden Clausen putting the heat on Dylan Vanetop for 3rd spot. Hemmingson still your race leader as Harnick goes around. Everybody avoids contact. Harnick going around right off the exit of 4. Everybody able to get around A-OK.
Oh, that was a close one. Brock Harnick around, though. They're coming off of turn number 4. Luckily, all other cars able to avoid contact with the 24H.
Alex Hemmingson, your race leader. They'll file in behind him. Travis Dan down low. Dylan Vanetop up top. As we come back to the green flag this time around, New Century Press Sportsman, a feature. Head flagman Cody Johnson puts the green back into the air. We're back a feature racing at the Rapid Speedway. Hemmingson, Dan running 1 and 2. Clausen and Vanetop side by side for 3rd as we got one going off the track, and at the back of the pack going around, I believe that was Carson Vanetop. Alex Hemmingson, your race leader. Carson able to get back around and going. He'll keep us under green. Hemmingson with the race lead. Travis Dan showing down low. Caden Clausen running in that third spot. Dylan Vandertop, Brian Crone, your top 5 in the running order. Sportsman class presented by New Century Press. First A feature of the season here at the Rapid Speedway on a beautiful Friday night. Opening night for the 2023 season. Alex Hemmingson, your race leader. Alex Hemmingson, Travis Dan, Caden Clausen, your top 3. Brian Crone moving into that 4th spot. And Dylan Vandertop, your top 5 in the running order. Brandon Boovey lurking in that 6th spot at halfway. Alex Hemmingson holding on to the race lead. Travis Dan, Caden Clausen, Brian Crone, your top 4. Vandertop and Boovey trying to figure out 5th between the 2 of them. New Century Press Sportsman A feature. Alex Hemmingson, your race leader. Hemmingson and Dan, Clausen and Crone, your top 4. Separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Vandertop and Boovey. Boovey looking to the inside of Vandertop for 5th spot in the running order. Clausen looking to the inside for that 2nd spot. Looking down low underneath Travis Dan. Hemmingson, the race leader. Carson Vandertop in front of them. Could see some lack traffic come into play here in this Sportsman A feature. Hemmingson, your race leader. Caden Clausen is there. Caden Clausen looking to get underneath Alex Hemmingson. Hemmingson holding on to the race lead. Carson Vandertop going to figure into this. Little bit of contact. Hemmingson and Clausen. Travis Dan will take advantage as Hemmingson goes around. Dan to the race lead. Dan and Brian Crone running 1 and 2. Hemmingson will fade back in the field. Travis Dan, your race leader, right behind Carson Vandertop. Travis Dan looking to get underneath Vandertop. Brian Crone looking around the high side. Sportsman presented by New Century Press. First A feature of the season. We'll see the white flag coming out. Travis Dan, your race leader. White flag is in the air. Travis Dan with the race lead. Brian Crone running in 2nd spot. Clausen, Vandertop, and Boovey, your top 5 in the field. Now we've got one going off the top. That is Carson Vandertop. Off the top of turn number 2, Travis Dan, your race leader, coming to the checkers this time around. Your Sportsman A feature. Who's it going to be? Travis Dan, Brian Crone at the flag stand. It's going to be 42 of Travis Dan. Travis Dan taking it home tonight in that 42 machine. Brian Crone coming home in 2nd spot. Caden Clausen, Dylan Vandertop, Brandon Boovey, your top 5 in the running order. First A feature of the season in the books. New Century Press Sportsman A feature tonight. Travis Dan, your A feature winner. Pulling on into Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Pizza Ranch, title sponsor of the Rapid Speedway. Of course, you can always get that hot, fresh, and delicious Pizza Ranch pizza. Feature winner of the 2023 season here at the Rapid Speedway. He's out of the car. Travis Dan, your A feature winner. And we'll send it on down to Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Joel Viss will have some words with tonight's winner.
Well, thank you, Jay Kelly. Here we are, the first feature of the season. Travis, what are you doing here, bud? I didn't know. After that heat race, were you thinking, can I get here? Can I get to this spot? The car was fast, but could you do it?
Yeah, they thought the track would get wider out there, but they didn't make it wider out there. But I guess kind of got lucky there, but sometimes lucky's better than good, I guess.
Absolutely, bud. You've been at this class for a couple years now, and how does it feel to sit here in Victory Lane and start off the season on a high note?
Pretty awesome. I'm happy. I want to thank my dad. He puts in a lot of effort in this, and then 41st Street Automotive, Dustin and Kip. They help a lot too. So.
What about Mom over there?
Yeah, she does too, I guess. Moral support.
All right, bud, we'll let you get to Victory Lane. Congratulations, your first winner of the season, Travis Dan.